Hi, this video looks at consumer law. It says that consumer law includes the Trade Descriptions Act. Again, we're focusing not so much on having an in-depth knowledge of consumer law, but the effects that the legislation will have on businesses. So, consumer law is concerned with protecting the rights of customers, consumers. It mentions the trade descriptions. So what's the Trade Descriptions Act? Well, this is a specific piece of legislation. It ensures that products are accurately labelled and the benefits of consuming them are not overstated. So if you've ever heard of a snake oil salesman, snake oil back in the day was often sold as a cure-all, really. It says cure for rheumatism up here. I can't quite work out what that says, but a cure for inflammation. It relieves instantaneously, and it's got a list of all sorts of things. It cures all aches and pains. If you're afflicted with deafness, try pure rattlesnake oil. So, these were misleading claims. There was no basis for this, but people were sold this snake oil on the basis of false advertising. And the Trade Descriptions Act is a law that says businesses can't actually do that. There are other laws in place to ensure that businesses treat customers fairly, which is what consumer laws are all about. Accurately describing and pricing products, offering consumers the right to a refund, and making sure that goods and services are actually in a saleable condition. In other words, actually selling goods and services to people in a decent condition is part of consumer law. So what are the benefits to businesses of following consumer law? Well, there's huge benefits, really, because customers, particularly in a developed economy like the UK, where we do have these laws that we trust, we're prepared to purchase and try products because we know that we've got rights. We know that the product should be, reasonably accurately described, and the product will do what it says it will do, basically. In an economy where there aren't these laws, well, anyone can say anything about their product, and you can't trust anyone. Trust is hugely important for businesses, and if consumers trust what businesses tell them, consumers are prepared to at least try your product and spend their money with you. Customers aren't going to have enhanced expectations about the potential benefits of consuming a product, and therefore it's going to be easier to match their expectations. Remember, the definition of quality is the extent to which a product meets consumers' expectations. Okay, if we're not making outrageous claims about a product, if we're just saying exactly what it is, well, consumers are more likely to think that product's of a better quality. If you bought something that said it was going to do, X, Y, and Z, and it didn't do it, well, you're going to be annoyed about that. So it helps businesses to actually follow these laws because consumers then have a more realistic expectation about what the business will do, and their reputations are therefore protected. However, because of the various things around consumer law, there's the cost of safely storing products and ensuring they reach customers in good condition. We can't sell things to customers in bad conditions, and we've got to offer refunds and things like that when consumers are requesting them, and it's within their rights to do so. So there are some costs to businesses of following consumer law.